Hello friends, welcome back to Dark Souls. It's a new series, and for this series we're going to have a couple of changes to the formula. Welcome to Gravelorded Weapon Swap. Now I will explain both of these as they become apparent. The first one will be straight off the bat. Well, actually it's the second one, it's the weapon swap part. A lot of you can probably imagine what that does. As you can see, we have started in the Northern Undead Asylum with a whip that has become a club. Let's get naked for one. And try out our newfound Morning Star on this poor unsuspecting hollow for epic damage. And even more epic damage sitting in water. Let's set you on fire. Okay, so what this mod does is it swaps the weapon in your right hand to a random weapon with a random upgrade path at a random level every 7 or so seconds. I don't think it's ever precisely 7 seconds. I think it's actually taken by number of frames, and sometimes the frames can lag a little bit. And what this does mean is we can take on the Asylum Demon straight away, and lo and behold, we can destroy it. That was sheer luck. A lot of the time, as in now, ironically it's the weapon he just dropped for us. I did not intend to light that bonfire. A lot of the time it will give you a weapon you can't actually use. We do still need a shield for this run. And we'll take a heavy swing with the claymore and find ourselves with a broken straight sword. We'll take this because we'll need it to... Oh, I just got rid of a Titanite catch pole there. This is going to bounce. So yeah, we won't have the strength required to wield most of the weapons we're going to obtain here. Which is going to lead to a lot of hopeful bouncing of a weapon towards a wall. We can wield a mace, however. We could also wield a broadsword. Is it a broadsword? I think that's a broadsword. Oh. Yeah, we have to loot the keys from Oscar because we killed him. And because we killed the Asylum Demon straight away, he also drops the big Pilgrim's Key. We can't really use any rapiers yet. We can use the Bandit's Knife. It's plus 10 Bandit's Knife, which isn't bad. So, one boss down, we'll leave the asylum. And find ourselves in Lordran proper. Take our humanities, two-hand our weapon, hopefully get something good.
Lousy rat.
Not really.
You have some
winged spear.
I may be crestfallen, but I'm not defenseless. You will soon.
Realize slightly too late that we don't have a shield equipped, which would be incredibly useful right now. Also realize there's no way in hell we're wielding Smo's hammer. hopefully, yeah, that's fine.
Not too shy.
So we'll take the 1,000 souls for that. And we'll take a few levels. 2 each in strength and dexterity to leave us a couple of hundred souls. We'll also quickly equip our heater shield. We'll continue to two-hand the weapon, because obviously it gives us a much greater range of what weapons we can wield if we have the strength boost. I am absolutely no good with fist weapons. I've never used them. Okay. Yeah, I've never really used fist weapons, so the range just confuses me. Good weapon? No. So we need to survive for a few more seconds. Ah, we did not want the backstab there. Okay, these have absolutely no range. If you change weapons mid-backstab, the second hit does no damage. Which is a bit of a bummer. Take the Soul of Lost Undead from here. What are we going to get to fight the rat with? Oh, we're going to get poisoned, that's what we're going to get. Parrying dagger with no range whatsoever yet again. We'll take another Soul of Lost Undead, and we're going to try and get to the bonfire while poisoned. Now that could prove very, very difficult indeed, and you'll see why in a moment. Once I get through this area, if I get through this area, okay, let's have a quick humanity heal. Six Estus flasks should just about be enough for this. Let's not die. Okay, we can use this like so. Once we get past the dragon, we'll take another heal. Just once we activate the dragon cutscene, anyway. You may see a couple of extra enemies with red outlines. They are Gravelord enemies. And they will wreck my shit if I let them. They have extra health compared to other enemies in the area, and do double damage. Oh no, I forgot I didn't have my shield out. I also forgot I was poisoned. I deserved that death wholeheartedly. Too busy talking about the Gravelords. Okay, we have a weapon we can use. And now one we can. That left us wide open for a good 6 or 7 seconds there. timing of attacks with this mod need to be absolutely perfect. Screw you. You get daggered. Okay. Now we're gonna wait here this time and take the rat on when we have a weapon we know we can kill it with. Such as a broken sword. Broken straight sword, good enough. It had an upgrade path on it, so it was doing a lot more damage than the base. Parrying dagger, we do not want. Dagger, we don't particularly want. Well, 123 damage is okay. Priscilla's dagger. Okay, so we're going to be a lot more careful here. Run in, run out. Attack when safe. I'd like to think that should have killed that. All I want is a weapon I can use. Please. Come on. Oh, you're taking the piss. We've stepped away from their aggro range, okay. Again, I can't use this weapon. And he's aggroing me a little further this time. Okay, it had a path, but it didn't have any upgrades. Thank you. Now, the Gravelorded enemies don't drop anything extra, other like from the standard enemies you're killing, which does suck. It sucks a lot. But you know, I've added this in to counterbalance the fact that having very strong weapons is going to make the game a little easier. In general. It'll make it slightly difficult at times too, because I'll be paying more attention to what's going on around me, less attention to what's going on around me, and more attention on what weapon I'm using. But aside from that, generally, it should make it a little easier. If we can do 600 damage with an attack, occasionally, then it's better than running around doing 35 damage with every attack. First bonfire, we reverse hollowing. And we kindle the bonfire. Okay. And yes, you should be made aware that the Gravelord enemies do respawn. $779 damage with a bandit knife. Hello! Hello friends, and welcome to Insane Souls. We can't use this. We can use this rapier, however. and we can bounce the sword off that enemy's head. A fire whip. Hello, that's damage. Onwards to the next area. We can get some use out of this weapon because of the upgrade path and the fact that we weren't lacking strength to use it, it was dexterity. Soon we'll be able to use the Murakumo. Or maybe not as soon as I'd like. Two-handing a bandit knife, because I'm a bit mad. Hoping for a good weapon there, and by God did I get one, a great scythe. Grab black fire bombs, just so we have some sort of ranged attack. There's an old version of this mod that allows you to have ranged weapons in the rotation, but I don't have the old version because it doesn't work with this version of Dark Souls. Fairly straightforward, right? Washing pole, I'm not going to be able to use that. I don't like you. Okay. Now that attack will have drawn out the... I want to call them Black Phantoms because they take the appearance of Black Phantoms. Yeah, it drew him out. It did what I needed to do. Oh, quite lucky there. Quite lucky. Dragon Bone Fist, no thanks. As you can see, the damage they do is insane. We're talking near enough one-hit kills throughout the game when you run into them. Taken out with a pickaxe. Small's hammer. Absolutely useless to us. An 11 damage broken sword. Well, straight sword hilt. Cycling through weapons we can't use. Hopefully one we can. A dagger. Well, I managed to make the best of it. There's of course another Phantom-esque here. We have a good sword. Well. One bird we can two-hand. Uchigatana we can use. Club? Reinforced club we can use. Oh, I've aggroed him a little early. Oh no. Let me through, please. Thanks. I'm fairly happy with my rolls there. Had to do it. Had to do it. I feel terrible for it, but I had to do it. It was just too risky not to. Blue Tearstone Ring will give us a little bit of extra defense, but negligibly so, I would say. We'll pop it on anyway. also take a little bit of armor, I think, for the boss that is coming up. 4,500 souls. I don't want to lose that. He came to me quickly enough. I could use that mace. Now, I did a dry run of this before. That went horribly. I died maybe 5 or 6 times getting to this point. We didn't need to do that, but it was quite fun. Now, I don't know the positions of almost all of the Gravelord enemies, so I'm going to be dying a lot. All soldier waistcloth. Let's actually swap that out because it gives us a little bit of poise. Thank you, whoever kindled the bonfire. That Estus flask will go down nicely. Let's activate the boss fight. And run straight back for the ladder. Now, Taurus Demon. Could be difficult. Could be easy. Depends on our weapon roll here. And it's okay. It's 796 damage off the bat. That's fine. Stippy Stompy. And, yeah, quick kill. Okay, so I'm guessing from an outsider's point of view, this run's probably looking quite a lot easier than a standard run. I can assure you, I've seen enough Gravelorded runs to know that they're significantly more difficult. I've also seen a weapon swap run that trolled the absolute shit out of Lobos Jr.
Ah. If a stubborn beast you be, I have no choice. A warrior of the sun will not just sit and take it. Hurrah!
I'm gonna take on Solaire. Why not? I killed him last time too. I feel kind of bad about this, but it's gonna swap. I'm gonna do no damage with the backstab, and now I can't use this weapon.
Why?
Oh, that was quite lucky.
My son.
So we'll take all of Solaire's shit. Run onto and off of the bridge. I dread to think how many people the Hellkite Dragon has defeated. Does not bear thought. Level up. Dexterity to 16, strength to 22. Now that actually opens up a vast majority of the weapons we're going to get rolled here. As long as we're two-handing. See what kind of weapons we're getting. We're getting Divine Scimitar. Divine Server plus 6. That would be powerful. Magic Pickaxe plus 6. Yeah, reasonable. Magic Falchion plus 10. Holy hell. That's one of the best weapons in the game. In terms of pure damage per second. I think I covered that in the last video. Well, last series. A crystal weapon. magic hand axe. Straight sword hilt +2. Well, it had to end somewhere. Scimitar +3. Very boring. Demon Great Axe +2. One of the few weapons I can't use in my current strength. Great Lord Great Sword. I can use that. Not very powerful though. Crystal Broadsword +5. Wow. Oh, Quailag. Oh, that did very little damage. To use the butcher knife, I need to two-hand. Crystal Shotel +1. Eh. Well, quickly back to the bonfire, and I'm going to end this episode here after I pillage this body. Or not, it disappeared. Okay, so I think I've set this run up reasonably well. It's gone quite well to begin with. One death, but you know, there are going to be deaths in this playthrough like there were deaths in the last one. So yeah, thanks for watching, friends. I'm going to try and keep this series going. I had a bit of trouble with finding a new place to live and blah de blah de blah, exams, etc, etc. But for now my schedule's relatively free. I'll have a couple of days over the next week or so to make quite a few videos, and I'd like to think I'll have this series wrapped up recording wise by possibly mid-July. I'll probably just be releasing it as it goes. So thanks for watching, friends, and I'll see you in the next episode of Dark Souls Season 2. Bye for now!
Dead on